So the wee blog is back. Actually, I just came back from Barcelona from Future Music Forum, and was really inspired by the people that talked about YouTube and the new stuff, and actually what you can do and what is really important to do it. So let's try it again and see, because I had a vlog but only a few things, and why it started was it takes so much time to edit, but with the new stuff it's really not that much editing. I had a seminar with Ömer K and Tommy Rehn about playlisting. It's kind of interesting that how people actually don't know the playlisting part yet, even though it has been around for a couple of years right now. It went well. Hopefully people seems to enjoy it at least. Otherwise, on FMF this year was the new the new word was influencers. Now we are just talking influencers, especially from YouTube, but also in other social media networks where influencers is the big new thing, where people think that we can actually break music and stuff like that. But with all this right stuff that's going on right now for the moment, yeah, it's not totally clear how it's done. One of the cool companies that comes up right now with a small part of the solution is Hooked. My friend Paul Sampson is doing a totally new company. It's going to be really cool to see about that one. If you want to know about all these companies, I will try to link it down there, where you should go about it. Otherwise, it's more or less like it was a lot about supervisors still, even though I feel like the supervisor communities is probably pretty much dead right now. I mean, it still is good, be placed in TV series, movies, commercial, whatever. Yeah, I mean, you get some yeah, you get some traction and people will find you and stuff like that, but still the prices are like not even half. I mean, it's a fourth of the price right now for a commercial than it was before, and it's really hard to get them. There's so much music out there, there's so many people that pitch that this market has been overheated for almost 2 years. But the big thing right now is that how people use commercials today. Before, I mean, you could be in a commercial and everybody was watching that commercial, so you reach a hell of a lot of people. Today, the commercial is, I mean, they are doing it so targeted that, I mean, if the company that does the commercial just wants, okay, it's just going to be plumbers in the mid-30s that are going to see it, those are the ones that are going to see it. So even if you are on quite a big commercial, it actually won't be seen on the whole population. And most of the times when I do surveys and they ask me, have I seen this commercial and things like that, no, I'm not in the target group, I will not see it. So that limited the things, because if you have music that are made for an audience that are 20 to 25, and you're ending up in a commercial that are targeting people 30 to 35, it might be not that good. I mean, you won't lose on it, but it's not the reaction that you got before from this. So that's why I'm saying more or less like, yeah, influencers are gonna be the new supervisors. At the same time, what's gonna happen with the supervisors? Well, they will keep on doing it, but it's a media landscape that is really new. Also, one of the things that they were pointing out was really interesting was Mark Mulligan's keynote speech, where he says like, yeah, look on the things right now. I mean, all these companies that handle music like YouTube and other platforms, they're actually not caring about music. The only two companies that cares about music is actually Spotify and Tidal. The rest of them is more like Google is, yeah, we're selling information. I mean, music is part of that, but we're looking into just two companies that's really just, you know, are only about music. And that's kind of an interesting thing right now, that music is going a little bit lower and it's not that cool any longer. At the same time, the influencers that was there talked about how these influencers are really like to be hanging with artists, even though the artist has smaller communities around them than the influencer has. It seems like cool and good, and it's a much better brand. I mean, a real artist has a better brand than the influencer has. And yeah, it's a little bit strange. So the old values are still there, but it's not. So it's gonna be a really cool thing to look around on this one. What's up more? Well, since I'm just starting the vlog, it's gonna be a little bit like slow for this time. But I'm adding a new section which is presenting your music. Right now, Musichelp is not searching for any artist. We are signing some part, but I am allowed to present stuff in my channel and review it. And people that has read my reviews before, yes, I'm not nice. So be prepared that I actually can be kind of mean to you, but at the same time, I will go through how we think as A&R people that when we get the music and how we're gonna get it. All of the things about supervisor and everything also is in my blog. I will link it down in the comment section. And also I will link how to send the music, because right now I can't do the reviews because I don't have any music. But send in your stuff and I will try to be on it. I can't promise that it's gonna be your song, but I will try to do at least one each blog just to see what's going on. And I hope to get this vlog going for at least once a week. Okay, see you around.